Hi guys, well, questions in the order that they're received. Super chats and PayPal donations $1.99 or greater. We'll skip the line, and that's it. We'll go from there. Okay. Hi guys. Vicky, why did Richard unblock me on the messenger? Did he unblock me after blocking me last September, and I don't know why? Okay. Well, he's let go of some of the anger. It looks like he is open to begin a new beginning coming up in the near future and possibly reconnecting. So he's not angry anymore. Amy, what's Noah feeling and thinking towards me today? Thinks that you're creative. He's got a lot of respect for you. Thinks that you can get things done. You know how to take charge. Sometimes he feels like you're a little bit needy. And sometimes he feels like he's a little bit undecided, but overall he thinks that you're happy, successful. Happiness actually comes up twice. Happy and successful. TD, when will I hear from the Aries? It could be before the end of the spring. There's a 7 around it. It could be 7 days, 7 weeks, but the heart's before the end of the spring. High vibration. Will I change job this year? I don't think so. I don't think it's going to happen this year. Spicy Pisces. Will Frisco contact me soon? And does he think of me? Okay. Yes. You should hear from him soon. I would say within maybe the next 8 weeks. Miss Rosie, is it over with A this time, or will we talk again? Balance gets restored to this situation, and you have got good karma on your side. I think you are going to speak again. I don't think it's over. Amy, what's exactly on Noah's mind towards me today? I mean, I can't give you exactly what he's thinking. I don't know. I can just tell you like what comes up overall, and what comes up overall is that he thinks that like I can't get into somebody's brain and say right now he's thinking that you're the best thing ever, or he thinks you're a pain in the ass. The cards just don't read like that. And I don't know that I would trust that anyway. I can just give you the idea. And it shows that he thinks that you're a hard worker, but sometimes you can be very difficult to deal with. Or he thinks he's got to put in a lot of work in the relationship. He also feels like he's got choices around him, and sometimes he feels like he needs a little bit of space. High vibration. Why I keep getting choice cards for the career then? Well, I mean, it could be coming up in the future. I mean, first of all, this year, I don't want to say this because it sounds really shitty, but this year is kind of shot because most of us are on lockdown. We don't even know when that's going to lift. And if it lifts in May or it lifts in June, there's only 6 months left to the year. So it could take longer than 6 months to find another job or find another career or to have more choices. Like if you, like here in New York, there are plenty of people that are looking for work, but nobody's interviewing right now. If we open in June, like they're saying we're going to open, that only leaves 6 months to find a job. And a lot of people out there that need one. So I don't think you're going to get another job this year, but I think that there will be choices. I just think that with everything being shut down, it's pushing the timeline back for everything. And like, I don't really understand what this is doing because nobody saw this coming. Even the woman that reads me, who is like straight up psychic, doesn't need cards, that kind of person, she can just like, I mean, I told the story the first time I walked in there. She was like, "Who's Tom? Is that your boyfriend?" Like somebody that has it all going on constantly. She didn't even see this coming. Not to this degree, because I was in there. I went to see her March 16th. I remember it was the day before St. Patty's Day, and we were talking, and she said something about something that was happening in April. She's like, "Oh, by that time, this will be passed," and we're nowhere near passing it. And that date has already passed. So the timelines are all screwed up right now as far as the way anything is going down. So you can have choices around your career, but it doesn't mean it's going to happen this year. Stephanie, how is T feeling about me? Feels that you are happy, successful, kind, hardworking. He thinks that you could sometimes be a little jealous. The Devil card. Yeah, jealous. He thinks that you're attractive. And he thinks that you have a lot of potential to be very successful. Spicy Pisces. When will Benji decide to be with me already? A good time comes in around June of this year. Jay Allen, how is Grace feeling towards me right now? If you haven't spoken to her in the last couple of days, you're going to hear from her. She's coming in out of the blue. She thinks that you are perseverant, attractive, well-balanced. She thinks that you're hardworking, successful. Successful comes up around you all the time. And happy. Melissa, what's in store for me and Mark? Slow and steady wins the race here. Things are not going to move fast, but they're going to be slow and stable. You're going to have some choices that comes up around you when it comes to love. Could be a Pisces around you. If he's not a Pisces, Pisces shows up and somebody returns back from your past. The Ace of Swords, you know, that cuts both ways. So it could be, on one hand, setting up boundaries and cutting through bullshit. And on the other hand, it could also be... if he hasn't been putting in the effort that he should, it could come back and bite him in the ass because the sword cuts both ways. Rosie, general, wondering what's coming in. Okay. Well, you have a wish that comes true, and you also have good karma coming in around a relationship that's based on money. So this would be like, this is usually a work relationship. It doesn't have to be, but it usually is. So you may be feeling a little bit more stable or secure at your job, or if you're not working right now, you could get a job where it's stable and you don't really have to worry so much about being laid off. Feeling like you can breathe a sigh of relief. Your intuition is heightened. She's watching the Golden Girls. Bobblehead. Will my Virgo ex come back to me and reconcile? Yes, you are going to have an opportunity to reconcile with this person. Oh, I skipped TD. What was the question? Anybody know? What will this week be like for me? That's the question? Okay. It doesn't look like it's too exciting. It looks like it's kind of slow. Death is in reverse. Nothing really moves forward too quickly. Intuition is heightened, and a spiritual practice may come into play, but otherwise it doesn't look like much is going on. Kind of status quo, which isn't a bad thing. No news sometimes is good news. You want to come over here, Avery? You want to go in your little thingy? Want to go in this thing? Come here. You don't want to watch the Golden Girls anymore? Oh! Want to go sit in here? Oh, your leg. There you go. That's better? You can move it, turn it around so that you can see the Golden Girls. You want to watch the Golden Girls? All right, let me see. Where was I? Jay Smith. Will D try to contact me even though I blocked him? I get a 33% chance he's going to try to contact you even though you blocked him. My thing is that, and I say this to everyone, if you really want to hear from somebody, don't block them, because first of all, it makes it really difficult for them to contact you. And if it's difficult, they may just not. They may just be like, well, fuck it. But not even just that. It's like, if you're putting out energy into this world that is saying, don't come near me, I don't want to speak to you, but you really want them to come, it sends, really is very confusing energy. I don't understand why people do the blocking thing. I don't know what the point of that is. I'm not sure. I mean, if you can tell me, like, why would you block somebody if you really want to hear from them? Because you're sending out the message to the universe that I don't want you to contact me, but yet you want to be contacted, or you know what I'm saying? So my suggestion to everybody is don't block anyone unless you really want them to not contact you, because otherwise it's a very mixed signal that you're putting out into the universe. And if you're sending the message to the universe that I don't want to hear from you, that's what you're going to get. You know, otherwise you're making it really hard for somebody to reach you. Then they have to, I don't know, they got to come looking for you. That takes a lot of effort, you know, like even, it takes a lot of effort, especially nowadays when you're not really supposed to leave your house. I don't understand what the point is. I don't understand if people are trying to make the person work harder or they want them to prove something. I don't understand what the point is. I've only had to block one person, and that's because this person was blowing my fucking phone up. And first of all, I owe you nothing. And second of all, I'm working, like I'm on YouTube and the phone, it's knocking me off of YouTube because somebody's fucking nuts. Like that person gets blocked. I don't want you to contact me. But somebody that I want to contact me, it sends out the wrong energy, in my opinion, energetically speaking. Amy, when you say Noah's choices, do you mean that Noah's going to try to find another girl? We're currently exclusive. No, he's not trying to find another girl. But I think that sometimes he feels a little bit smothered or a little bit backed into the corner. And sometimes he gets it stresses him out. And he feels like he's got a long road ahead of him. And he feels like he needs a little bit of space. And that could be a choice too. Sometimes it's a choice to, you know, take space, take a day alone, you know, disappear for the day. You're all right over there? Nicole, general for the week. What's going on? You're not happy? What happened? You want me to take you out? You want to come out or you want to play music? I think you're a little tired. Why don't we try laying down? All right, come on. Ooh, big girl, big girl. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I knocked over the phone. What? Shh. What? How about like that? Nicole, general for the week, okay. All right, baby. Got a lot of strength coming in around you this week. That's prominent this week. Feeling a little bit less burdened. Money may be good this week, and it looks like things start to move forward for you. Intuition is heightened this week. So it looks like things are heading in the right direction, or you're starting to feel a little bit more relief. Amy, has Noah been missing me and still hold love for me? He loves you, yeah. It doesn't show that he's missing you, but if you say you're exclusive and you guys are talking and seeing each other, then he wouldn't be missing you. You know what I mean? Like you have to, in order for someone to miss you, you need to be removed from their life. Otherwise, there is no missing. Like they know that you're there. So if this is somebody that you speak to regularly or you see him regularly, he's not, missing you wouldn't come up. Missing you would come up if it's been like, you know, 6 weeks and you haven't seen him, then he would miss you. But if you talk to him all the time, missing wouldn't show. Georgia, what did KJ want when he called last night? Okay. What did KJ want last night when he called? Well, it shows that he's like a little bit undecided, but he's looking for love. He also may be looking to hook up. But he's a little undecided. So I think he was trying to put the feelers out there to see if you were going to take him up on an offer or if you guys were going to hook up or something. I think that's what the intentions were with the devil card there. Ashmita, is RJ still stressed with the business? Yes, 70% chance there's still stress. Weekday, what's in store for me and Trey? What's the matter here, Mommy? What's the matter, Mama? You want some more milk? Let me get you some more milk. You didn't eat enough? Come on, let's get you some more milk. You want to finish your milk? Here we go. Get it right here. Yep. Let's get your pillow and prop you up. Look at Dylan sitting there like that. Oh, there you go. All right. Want this? There you go. I figured. What's in store for me and Trey? All right. If you haven't seen or spoken to him, he comes in out of the blue. It looks like you guys come to a crossroads, or this could be divine intervention. Like it could be, if you haven't seen or spoken to him, you both end up at the gas station at the same time. This is like something that's destined to happen. Feeling like you made it to the top of the mountain and happiness should come in. I don't know what your relationship is with him right now, but it looks like the powers that be are in favor of you, or in favor of things moving forward, or at least putting you in contact. Ashmita, when will he get in touch? It's been 5 days with no contact. Okay. Joker. Could be within the next 10 days, or it could be 10 days in total. Choco, how does Ramon feel about me not answering his text message today? He's annoyed. Tower in reverse. Minor disaster. He's not, you know, it's not something that's ruining his life, but he's annoyed. He also thinks that you're going to answer. He thinks that he's like waiting for your response. He thinks that he still could get an answer from you. It's almost like he doesn't believe that you didn't answer him. He may reach out again. Marth, will school start on the 18th of May for me? I'm only getting a 33% chance it's going to start. I don't know, maybe it's going to get delayed. I wouldn't be surprised if it got delayed. Everything is getting delayed. Nicole, this online membership to make money is a good idea. I would be careful with that. Let's see. See what the cards say. I'm only getting a 33% chance that it is a good idea. Nothing having to do with the cards, but somebody once told me, I don't remember who it was, that if you have to pay for it, it's not a good idea. If there's a fee or something like that, then it's a scam. I can't remember who told me that, but somebody told me that once. Like anything that requires payment up front, not to do. But that has nothing to do with the cards, although the cards suggest that only 33% chance it would be a good idea. Sweet thing, general for life, okay. What's the matter, Mama? What's the matter, Mama? General life. You got luck on your side. Wheel of Fortune is good luck. Life can change overnight quickly, and you have a wish that comes true. And with all of that comes a lot of strength around you. So you're moving into a very powerful time. Jay Allen, does Grace wonder why she hasn't heard from me? The Knight of Swords came up last time, which would indicate she's going to reach out to you if she can. She's probably wondering. Let's see. Yes, she is wondering. I'm not surprised because you had the Knight of Swords in the last one. Wait, let me wipe your face. Let me wipe it. You silly. Goonie. What are Jay's spiritual gifts? Okay. Jay's got a strong sense of intuition. He's also an empath. But on top of that, if this is a he, I don't know if it's a he or a she. Oh, it is a he. Okay. There's a spiritual practice or something that he may be picking up that gives him like a lot of peace. This could be some kind of a new practice. Will he be at all interested in talking about it with me? Yes, but not right away. It may take a minute. He may have to get like a certain level, like feel a certain level of comfort before he does, but he will. BG, are me and Michael drifting apart? You done? Good girl. I'm only getting a 33% chance you're drifting apart. This just may be the normal ebb and flow of the relationship, you know? Relationships are like that. I don't think that it's anything serious to be concerned about. Miss Levon, General. Oh, you have good stuff coming in here. You got a new beginning coming in with love. You also have a new beginning when it comes in with money. So if you're with someone right now, your current relationship can deepen. If you're not with someone right now, someone new may come in who could be an Aquarius. You have a wish that comes true around money. Financial stability comes in, or paying off a debt. Five of Pentacles in reverse can be paying off a debt and feeling much relief around money. Leaving a past betrayal and tower moment in the past, moving past it, healing from it, and moving on comes in, which is definitely a good thing because we carry around so much shit. Mimi, what was my dream trying to tell me last night? Did JDJ tell this girl that she has feelings for me? The only part that I remember vividly. The cards are suggesting 99% chance, yes, she did. I'm kind of disagreeing with the cards. I don't feel like she did. I feel like she just thinks that that would cause a whole lot of drama, and it wouldn't. It wouldn't. There would be no good reason for it. I don't think that. That's my opinion. Like, that's how I feel. Like, in my gut, the cards are suggesting that she did, or she will be telling her that she has feelings for you. I think that the dream is telling you overall that you guys have unfinished business. Marth, why did I dream about the Pisces Rob? He's feeling some regret around him, and he may be thinking about you a lot. There's also a decision around him that he has to make. I think that you're picking up on the fact that he's been thinking about you. AJ, tell me about this older man that I met yesterday. His name is Billy. Okay. Well, it looks like he's got some regret around him. He's got the Five of Cups here. He's crying over some kind of spilt milk. He's got choices to make moving forward. It looks like he's very perseverant, and he's got good luck on his side, and his life is going to change quickly. He also has a wish around him. He may be leaving something in the past that's not working for him and moving on to better things. It may be taking a lot of courage for him to do this, but I feel like there's something that went on in his life recently that he wants to get away from. He wants to put it in the past. Eight of Cups, he's leaving something behind. He's not 100% sure he's prepared for new love, but he's kind of open to it. He feels, well, I might not be ready, but let me just keep the door open. Miss Rosie 37, why no message from him today? Is he waiting for me too? Okay, let's see. Yeah, he is. He is. I get 99% chance he's waiting. I don't know what your relationship is normally, but I just feel that relationships, situations, I don't care if it's a friend or what, it should be balanced because it keeps the energy balanced. So if he normally texts you every day, it's okay for him to pull his energy back and for you to reach out to him first. And I feel like the same is true the opposite way. If you're constantly reaching out to somebody and they never text you first, pull your energy way back. But also think of it along these lines. As somebody who's just your friend, like I have a friend, Boris, who I talk to frequently. And the last couple of times he's called me out of nowhere. He called me yesterday, like in the morning out of nowhere. I think I maybe spoke to him Friday afternoon. And then this morning I was going to do a Pilates video, and had been telling him about it. So I just sent him the video. I didn't think about it. See, we always tend to think too much when it has to do with romantic relationships. Who texted first? How many times did I see him? How many times did I go there versus he come here? When we're in the situation with just regular people in our lives, we don't even think of it like that. Like, I know that Boris did not consciously think yesterday, well, I can't call Danny today because I called her first yesterday. You know what I mean? But if the situation had gone out of balance and he was texting me every day and I wasn't responding to him, that's a different story. You know, then I could see him not answering and him not reaching out to me, because I do that to people. If I like constantly reach out to somebody and they don't answer me, I don't, I'm like, fuck it. I always think that balance is good in everything. Just like, paying somebody for a service, like it's okay if somebody does something for you for free, I don't know. If sometimes you go to get your nails done, the lady may do something for free. Oh, I'll throw this in. That's okay. But if you went in every time and she did everything for free, it throws the relationship off balance. Anyhow, sweet thing. Trying to understand these up and down emotions. Uh-oh, you spitting up a little bit? You're going to get a bath anyway. You're going to get a bath. Yeah, well, you're about to emerge on a personal evolution here. It's going to be slow and steady wins the race, and it is going to be a little bit up and down, but it's divinely guided. You got some creative project coming in. You also may have a new business thing that you're thinking about. Feeling the weight of the world is on your shoulders, but then it starts to feel like relief comes in. Arguments and bickering moves into the past. Well, I think up and down. A lot of things right now are up and down, and I think a lot of people have a lot of time to sit around and think about things, which can be a good thing if you're focusing your energy in the right way. Unfortunately, a lot of times people spend a lot of time thinking about, or people can even obsess over like a certain situation, and that puts a whole lot of, energy, negative energy into something. But up and down emotions sometimes are a response to somebody else's thoughts that you're picking up. So, it's always can be very interesting. It's like, to me, when you have up and down emotions, if you can check in with yourself and figure out whether or not it is really you, or if you're picking up somebody else's or letting somebody else affect you. Like, it's always okay to be hurt by somebody, feel hurt, feel like things aren't going in the right direction, feeling like I put in a whole lot of effort and like my paycheck is gone, and feeling like disgruntled. That's normal. But if you're feeling like somebody else's actions are controlling your emotions, then that's time to like take stock of that. Like, and I don't think that you're doing this. That was a good one. Nice burp. I don't think you're doing this, but I think that some people do, and I've even been guilty of it myself, where you're happy when something good happens, but then if that something good doesn't continue, then you're like pissed off. Like, letting outside influences affect you personally sometimes can cause up and downs in your emotions. And that's something you got to take stock of, because we're human. Somebody blows us off, we feel hurt. Somebody forgets our birthday, we feel hurt. But if you can kind of change the way you look at things, sometimes it helps. Krista, general. You got good luck on your side. You also have heightened intuition coming in. Life can change quickly overnight when it comes to a love relationship. Jay Allen, what does Grace think I'm doing? She thinks that you're working. She thinks that you're busy working on something. This doesn't have to be work like a day job work, but this could be working on a project, working on painting your house, whatever it is. She thinks that you're busy working on something. Mimi, is the girl gonna ask JDJ about me, or will she tell her eventually? I don't think that the girl asks her because I don't think that she wants to know. I do think they have a conversation about it eventually, yeah. Ashley, Joe's current feelings, are we done for good? He's feeling some regret, but he's not going to be coming forward soon. He's taking some time here. He's feeling a little bit heartbroken about the situation. I don't think that you're totally done, but I think he does need some space right now. I think he needs like a minute to figure things out and to see what it is that he wants. He's feeling a little bit like a little regret and a little bit like unhappy with things. Love. Who loves me? Does someone have feelings for me? I'm sure someone does. Let's see. Yeah, first card that comes up around you is love. Fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, or an Aries has definite love feelings for you. Daniela, Alejandro's current feelings towards me. Wait, hang on. You're looking at the cards? Or what are you looking at? You're looking at the phone? You want to see that? Feels that you're very attractive. You're kind, loyal, compassionate. That you have a lot of passion. You're well prepared, and you're lucky. Goonie, working on building a friendship with Jay. What's the best way to go about this? Be balanced. This person responds to balance. I think that, it sounds cliche, just be yourself, but there's something to that. It looks like you're not going to have to try so hard because it is something that's destined to happen. Be balanced. So my suggestion would be not to go crazy and over text and contact them on social media nonstop. Check in every now and again. I think the relationship's just going to build organically. I don't think you have to force anything. It's just going to kind of happen. What kind of relationship would he like to have with me? Okay. He's definitely interested in a friendship. There's a wish that comes in around friendship. I'm not seeing anything more than that at this point. So let's start with that. Let's start with the friendship thing because he's open to that. And then we can see what happens from that point on. Starbright, how does Em feel about his decision to ghost me? You know what? He thinks about it a lot. The Hermit is here. He pulls back his energy But the Hermit, it's like pulling back your energy, but for a good reason. It's like to think about what it is that I need, to figure out what I want, to figure out what I believe. It's not such a bad thing. I don't know how long it's been since you've heard from him, because Justice is here, which means that he may be showing up again and you have good karma around you. The Two of Cups is in reverse, so I'm not seeing a love connection coming in right now with this person, but you may be talking or reconnecting at some point soon. What's happening here, lady? Are you hungry still? You want me to get you more? I don't know. I think you kind of ate enough. You want a little more? I'll go get it. All right, let me get her some more milk. All right. I think I got to fill it up. The other bottle's empty. All right. I'm coming. All right, Lovey, I'm coming. All right, it's right here. I got it. Let me just shake it up for you, okay? Yes, relax. Is this what it is that you need? Look at this. This kid's hungry all the time. You always hungry, little one? Yeah, me too. Okay. Phantom, what's coming up ahead for me in the near future? Okay, the future for Gemini. Well, it looks like you could have a creative project that comes in, argument and bickering and that kind of bullshit moves into the past, and you're going to start to feel a little bit more well-respected. This usually has to do with the work relationship, Six of Pentacles. It doesn't have to. Like if you're not working right now, it could be like a personal relationship of some type other than work, but generally speaking, it's being well appreciated or being well compensated for the work that you do. You also have a wish around you. And you have the Page of Pentacles here, which could be a new business idea or being focused on a new business opportunity. That the wish comes true around the business. It takes some time for you to start to see money coming in, but money comes in. And money comes in like profitable, like it would be a good thing. Leslie, why does Anna dislike me so much? Could she think that you're argumentative? Argumentative comes up. She may be a little bit jealous. She also seems like she's a little bit insecure. So the jealousy thing may be more because she's so insecure. I think that she feels that you have confidence that she doesn't have. You know, it's bizarre. Usually when people dislike, unless there's like a serious, you know, you ran off with her husband or you fired her, usually it has something to do with their own insecurity and less to do with you. But in this reading, it shows that she feels insecure. No, you don't want it? Oh, you do want it. Okay. Kira, how is Leroy currently feeling about me? Okay. Feels like things could move forward with you. Feels like you're attractive. He thinks sometimes you're a little too argumentative and sometimes you're not really prepared. I don't know what that means, but maybe you understand it. Feeling unprepared. He thinks you're very passionate, hardworking. He's attracted to you again. well balanced, but sometimes he feels like you overreact. I think guys, though, in general, tend to feel like women overreact, and that's not always so true. High vibration. What will my finances improve? Could be August right through to the end of the year, but like August into the fall seems like a much better time for you financially. Mimi, how should I prepare for our heart to heart? You've got good luck on your side. You also have strength. You don't have to do anything. Just be honest. Use your intuition. Ashley, is Joe moving on with Asia? I don't see them, like, they may be hanging out, but it doesn't look like their relationship is really moving fast. I don't know about if the two of them are that into one another. I don't think so. If I had to answer the question yes and no, I would say no. Jay Allen, would Grace consider traveling to see me? Yeah, I think so. Maybe not right now, but maybe in the future. AJ, Marcus's feelings for me. He comes up a little undecided at this point. Two of Swords in reverse is indecision. On one hand, he thinks that you're perseverant. On the other hand, he thinks that there's a lot of heartbreak around the situation, or there was a lot of heartbreak that he doesn't want to relive. He thinks that things could change for the two of you fast, and he does think that you two are soulmates or have a great connection, that isn't going to change. Like, he feels like that's what you guys have. He thinks that you're creative, kind, lucky, and happy. Kira, does Leroy want to get back with me, and will he try? Yeah, I know he will. I know he will. Let's see. He will, definitely. Daniela, will there ever be a reconciliation with me and A? Yes, there will be. Yeah. TD, love reading for me. In May, you may be feeling a little stuck in the mud. You may be spending time resting, relaxing. You may feel like love is kind of upside down. You're leaving something in the past that's not working for you. You might have a little bit of anxiety, but you make a decision to move forward. Moving forward, somebody comes in out of the blue. This person may be financially stable, and they bring with them a lot of happiness. They definitely have money. It could be a Virgo. There's a Virgo here. Feeling like you made it to the top of the mountain. You have an Aquarius here too. Somebody is coming in out of the blue. So you have a couple of new people. I've never seen the Virgo or an Aquarius around you before, but there's other options that are coming in, and you may decide to move forward with somebody else. I'm not sold, though, that this is all going to happen in May. It may take some time for it to all unravel. Mimi, does JDJ want to reconcile? Is she going to leave? She does want to reconcile, but she's not leaving just yet. She's not done just yet. Kira, what can I expect for my birthday, May 9th? Balance and strength comes in around you, around your birthday. Use your intuition. Don't hold yourself back. You got money coming in. Somebody may be giving you money. There could also be an adventurous time. Maybe you do something out of the ordinary. And the Page of Pentacles shows up. This has been showing up a lot around you lately. I think this is the new business opportunity thing that you've been thinking about. So that may be front and center too around the time of your birthday. Maybe somebody is giving you money towards it, or it could be two separate things. It could be somebody helps you out with paying off a debt or a bill, and then they may be also encouraging your business or a new business idea. It looks like you have a lot of support coming in around your birthday, like a good support system. Brenda, why didn't he answer my message? You think he's playing games? I'm getting a 70% chance, yes, he's playing games. So what I would do is pull your energy way back, and I wouldn't text right now. He's gonna answer you back. He's just making you wait. He comes in out of the blue. So when he answers you back, I wouldn't, you know, I don't like to play tit for tat because I don't think it really gets anybody anywhere, but make him wait a little bit. Like, I wouldn't answer right away. Make him wait an hour. Something like that. Sweet thing, how will my next 2 months be? Balanced and happy, plus you have a wish that comes true. Focused on, you got strength, and you either have a new business opportunity or new money around you. So I think you're going to be focused on you, which is a good thing. Focusing on what you want, your wants and needs. Oh, super chats are done. Okay, I'm going back up to the top. CC, will H send me a love message today? I'm not convinced that you get a message today. Maybe in the next couple of days. Anthony, what is the Cancer girl's feeling towards me? She cut off communication, and I feel like she's hiding her emotions. She is, but she's persevering. She's coming back. I'm not sure. She may be involved with somebody else. 3 of Cups here is a third-party interference. It could be that she's involved with someone else, or there's someone else around you, but there looks like there's a third party here. But that's all going to move into the past, because moving forward, you have balance that comes in, and it looks like you're working hard on the relationship. If she is somebody who you have a past with, she's coming back. The relationship can move forward in the near future. Give it a little time. I think things are going to work themselves out. Mihak 503, how do my finances looking in the upcoming 2 weeks? Okay, finances next 2 weeks. They're looking a little bit slow for the next 2 weeks, but overall things are improving. So the next 2 weeks, you may feel like a little bit of slowdown when it comes to money, and like justice is not on your side, but then you have a wish card here, which means the wish comes in. Money starts to pick up a little bit more. It's a little bit more fluid over the next couple of months. But the next 2 weeks may be a little sticky to get through. LA Hummer. I'm a Sagittarius. Is Miguel the Virgo going to contact me soon? Is he missing me? Yes, he's going to contact you soon. He thinks about you pretty frequently. Jay Allen, does Grace wonder about me, and what is she wondering? She does wonder about you. I don't think that she knows your whole deal, and she wants to know more. She seems like she's a little bit timid, and she may not come out and ask. But balance gets restored to this situation, and moving forward, she comes forward a little bit more. So she may be stepping out of her shell. I think that she wants to know, like, what your, like, what do you do with your time, and who do you spend your time with, and how available are you? She's got questions. She wants to know more. And I think that she's going to start to get a little bit braver with the communication coming up. Danielle, a love for the next 2 months. If you're not with anyone right now, you've got good luck on your side. You also have choices coming in. There's the Virgo here. There is also a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, or an Aries. So you may have a choice between two people. Leaving the past in the past and moving forward to happiness. Over the next couple of months. May not happen right away. Christy, can my parents come in my house if we social distance? Oh, well, let's see what the cards say. I'm only getting a 33% chance, yes. I don't know, I'm on the fence about this whole thing. 33% chance is pretty low. But if you were not close to one another, and I don't know, you got this hand stuff, right? And people are conscious that they're not coughing and sneezing on each other. I don't know what state you're in and how it's, you know, how prevalent it is. Here in New York State, it's pretty prevalent, but I don't know. Like, I hate to tell people that they can't see one another, but the card suggests 33% chance it's okay, which is kind of low. So I would say, I don't know, maybe give it a couple of weeks, or see them outside. Don't bring them inside. I mean, it's crazy. The thing is that, like, logically, like in my mind, I feel like there's a lot of over dramatization around this, and that we don't really need to be staying apart for this long. But then the other part of me is like, do you really want to take a chance? You know what I mean? Like, you want to take a chance. Somebody was saying that they don't think that the gyms and the yoga studios are going to open because, like, they'll be afraid that they're going to get sued if somebody catches the virus. But how could you prove that you picked it up at the gym? You can't prove where you picked it up from. But, you know, these days you can sue over anything. So, I don't know. The card suggests 33% chance it's okay for them to come in the house. So that's what I'm going to go with. AJ, finances. Finances may be feeling a little bit out of balance. But that may change over the next couple of weeks. You may feel like your hard work pays off at some point, and then you could be entering a time of evolution where things start to change personally for you. But I think the next couple of weeks may be a little sticky when it comes to finances. Yeah, there may even be some arguments around money. Mimi, if I pull completely away from JDJ, will this help? 70% chance, yes, it's going to help. You're in Georgia. I don't know. I don't think that Georgia's got it so bad down there. Am I right? I think that New York, California had it bad. New Jersey is pretty infected. But I think that those southern states down there, I mean, I don't know. Like they're saying that something, I don't know how hot it is there, but they're saying that it can't live or it doesn't really live when it's hot, which is why we thought that we were okay with yoga because it's so hot in the room. But there are cases in Florida, but you know, I'm on the fence about how many of these cases that are documented as COVA are really COVA, or they're just people. There's a lot of people that are dying in old age homes or nursing homes, but they're also very elderly. They're very old people. Like my father knew somebody who passed away. He's in Florida. The woman was 108. Did she die of COVID? Or, I mean, like 108, how much longer you want to live? Like, that's pretty long. I don't know. I think there's a lot that we're not being told, and there's a lot that's being kept from us, and it's very uneasy. Yeah. Georgia. RS has been acting strange. Has his feelings changed? No, his feelings haven't changed. Chloe, does Mark even think of me or anything? He does think about you. He thinks about you a lot. Mama, why hasn't Asmar contacted me? Why hasn't Asmar contacted me? The devil is here. So the devil can be a couple of things. It's usually some kind of an earthly pleasure that feels really good at the time, but is not good for us. So I don't know if he's got some kind of an addiction. Now, an addiction can be anything. It can be anything from a straight up drug addiction, alcohol addiction, to something like over-exercising, overworking, being a workaholic, whatever it is. There's a demon around him. And I think that's why he has not reached out to you. And he's feeling very burdened. He's got the weight of the world on his shoulders. He's feeling very anxious about something, and he's undecided. But moving forward, you are going to hear from him. There is reconnection and celebration around this. So whatever it is, it moves into the past, and you guys move forward. Leslie, what are some good things coming my way? If you're not dating anyone right now, you have a fire sign around you, a Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. You have somebody making you an offer that you can't refuse, paying off a debt. There's a debt payoff that comes in. this could be a job offer, something like that. That it would be something hard to turn down. The Hierophant is here, which means that you could stumble across a new spiritual practice that you find to be really beneficial. Yoga, chanting, meditation of some type. And then you have a lot of strength coming in around you as well. Georgie, will I get pregnant this year? Yeah, you could later on this year. Mama, should I call him? Okay. I would give it a couple of days, and then, yeah, if you're feeling confident, you can reach out. The only time I suggest people don't reach out is if they're feeling unconfident, or if they've sent 15 text messages and didn't get a response. If you've already reached out, 10, 12 times and you haven't heard from them, then I would say don't do it. But if you're feeling confident and you only texted once or twice, I would say, yeah, it's okay to call. Give it a couple of days and then reach out. Sweet thing, what are my spiritual gifts? Well, you're definitely an empath. Your intuition is pretty good. If you continue to work with your intuition, like that can grow pretty wild. And you may even have the gift of clairvoyance if you work with it. And you practice meditation and playing around with what comes to mind. I never thought that I had any clairvoyance ever. Like, I just never thought, always my whole life, I've always had like feelings. And I mean, ever since like I can remember being in like high school one time, I just had this gut-wrenching feeling that we should not go to the mall. Like, it was just not the day to go to the mall. And we didn't go. And then it turns out that there was a gunman there that day. I don't know, somebody was arrested. Bizarre. I had no idea that that's what it was going to be. I just knew that we shouldn't go there. But one time, I took a workshop at, it was a new yoga studio that I started working at. And I really wanted to be supportive of the place because the place, there was never any clients. Like, more often than not, I went there and the woman paid me for being there, but nobody showed up. So she had this woman come in who was like an elderly woman who was like a psychic from way back when, who was going to teach us how to cultivate things and cultivate our own intuition. And this was like, it was me and this other woman. Her name was Lorraine, but we called her Rain. Like, that's what she wanted to go by. We were the only two students. I forgot what the name of the psychic was, but she was an older woman. Like, she needed someone to help her walk in. She was elderly. And she was really cute, though. Anyhow, so she gave us this exercise. Now, me and this woman did not know each other at all. And the exercise was to just close your eyes and tell the other person what you saw around them. So I'm like, I can't do this. I don't have that. I'm like, I have no idea how to do this. So I was like, okay, well, then I'm going to do exactly what she said. I'm going to just close my eyes and tell her what I see. And this is exactly what came up. I swear to God. I said, I don't know why, but there's maple leaves around you. And I see maple leaves. And I see a room with green shag carpeting that's very dark. And I don't know what that room is. It's like green and brown. And she told me that she was going to wear a maple leaf lettuce necklace. And then she told me that when she retires, she planned on moving to Vermont. So that was the maple leaf. And she said that the room that I described was her living room, and that something really terrible happened to her daughter in the living room. She didn't tell me what it was, but she said that she was having a hard time forgiving herself because she should have known. So anyway, so the point is that if you just start to work with it, You know, I literally was like, I can't do this. I have no idea. I've never met this woman before in my life. I couldn't even tell you what kind of car she drove. I didn't even see her pull up, but I closed my eyes and that's what popped into my mind. And there was significance to it. It made sense to her. So I would start practicing with things like that. And my suggestion always is to practice with people that you don't know, because practicing with people that you do know, it may be easy to kind of influence that. You know, it's easy to close your eyes and see somebody's husband in your mind's eye when you know they're married to them. But if you close your eyes and you're, you know, all of a sudden, you know, a tall, thin, redheaded man with the glasses shows up and you like say it to the person and they're like, oh yeah, that's my brother, you know, and you had no idea, then you know you're onto something. Anyway, that was a long-winded thing. Boss lady, what does Brian think of me? What does Brian think of me? Brian thinks that you are attractive, happy, very strong personality, he feels. He feels that the Queen of Swords, you don't let people take advantage of you. You walk away from things that don't work for you and you know how to get things done. He feels that you're well balanced, you're creative, you make a nice friend, you're loyal, you make a good companion, and that you're highly intuitive. But it comes up that like he feels like nobody can pull one over on you. You're a very strong character, which is a good thing. Boss lady, how does Chris think of me? Okay. Thinks that you're a hard worker. Hard work comes up around you. Thinks that there's something around you to celebrate or that you're generally happy, easy to be around. Thinks you're attractive, well balanced. He may have a little bit of a crush on you. Thinks that you don't hold yourself back. He also thinks that you're a strong personality and you don't let people pull one over on you. Hard worker comes up around you a lot. He may think sometimes you could be argumentative, but he really think it like he's got feelings. I think there are feelings there. Daniela, does A have any other romantic interests besides me? No, I don't see anyone else. Not at this point. Hosty. I've been meeting prospects for marriage, but nothing worked. In fact, some guys ghosted me. Is it all happening because of something better is coming for me, or is it karma and more of this will happen? Okay. Is something better coming? I think something better is coming. Let's see. Yeah, something better is on its way. I wouldn't stress out over it. All right, let's cut off the super chats and I will get to the moderators. And while I'm waiting for the moderators, I will pull up some people that I haven't answered for. Marianne, how does my sister feel about me? Marianne, how does my sister feel about me? She feels like you're perseverant. You can be argumentative. Sometimes you're a little unbalanced, but you're generally lucky. She thinks that you have balance on your side or you have good karma. She thinks that you can sometimes be unhappy or you can feel weighted down by the weight of the world, but that you really have more to be happy about than sad. She thinks that you're a strong personality, and she thinks that you can be very kind. Sarah, after a long time, and as always, you correctly predicted for me, the Taurus sent me messages and made calls. Excellent. What can I expect from him now? I didn't reply. Well, I'm glad that you made him wait. That's good, but I would answer him. Like either later today or in the morning. It's okay to make him wait though. That's good. I'm glad that you can do that. 'Cause some people can't. Some people have to respond immediately. But that's good that you can do that. He's going to be a little bit pursuant. Balance comes in. He may want to do something out of the ordinary or a little bit adventurous. An offer that you can't refuse. I think he's going to want to see you in person next. That may take a minute. It may not happen right away. You may be talking a little bit back and forth before that comes in, but just kind of go with it because it's coming. Mel, general reading. Okay. Oh man, the first thing that comes in around you is a new offering of love. Somebody from your past coming back, but you getting justice. You've got good luck on your side. You also have choices coming in. Ace of Swords, cutting through the bullshit. You got a creative project coming in that you may be working on, or this could be a Pisces that shows up. It would be a younger person, though, with being that it's a page. And then you have happiness that comes in. No longer feeling like you're stuck in the mud. You got some good stuff happening. Cece, I answered that a while ago. I said I didn't think you were going to get a message today. Brandy, do you have a question? Is Brandy here? Yeah, okay. I will wait for Brandy's question and I'll answer somebody else while I wait. How about Christina C? Will I be able to buy a new house in the future? I'm a Gemini. Okay. Yes, you will, but I don't think it's going to be this year. It may not be until sometime next year. Brandy, has Deverick noticed that he is blocked by me? No, I don't think he's noticed yet. No, I'm not thinking that he's noticed yet. Nope. All right, I'm going to go now. I will be back on tonight, probably about 9:30, 10 o'clock. And I will see you guys then. Thank you all. Have a nice day. I'll see you guys tonight. Bye-bye.